Okay, this is a word problem that's using a proportion. Okay, it says the distance to your aunt's house is 416 miles, and the distance to New York City is 728 miles. If it takes 8 hours to drive to your aunt's house, how long would you estimate the drive to New York City to be? So, how you're going to think about this is we're going to use a proportion to solve this problem. So that means we're going to have two fractions and they're going to be equal to each other. And let's say the distance to aunt's house is going to be this numerator. Distance to the aunt's house is 416 miles. Now, as soon as you've got miles in the numerator here, that's telling us that we're going to need miles in the numerator on the other side of the equal sign. Okay, and it says the distance to New York City is 728 miles. So that's telling us that this 728 must go here. Distance to New York City. Okay, then in the problem they tell us it took 8 hours to drive to the aunt's house. Time to ants. That's going to go in this denominator, 8 hours. Notice how the distance to the aunt's house and the time to the aunt's house are making the same fraction. Okay, so over here, what's going to be the time to New York City? Well, that's what they're asking us for. So time to New York City, this is x. This is the x we're going to solve for. Once you get your proportion set up, we're going to solve this just the way we've solved the other ones. 416 multiplied by x is 416x. 8 multiplied by 728 is 5,824. We're looking to get x by itself, so we're going to divide on both sides of the equal sign by the coefficient of x. And this is giving us, here these 416s factor out and leave us with just x. When we divide this out, we get 14. 14 what? 14 hours to get to New York City. I should have put hours right here. Hours in the denominator on one side means hours are going to be in the denominator on the other side of the equal sign. But this is how you solve the word problem.